Good morning, traders. So let's get cracking with the DAX. So DAX's rally yesterday was purely based on the ECB, so the European Central Bank, which announced that they're not raising interest rates and their policies are staying the same. And as a result, the euro is getting hammered. And while we had the Feds announce day before that they were raising interest rates and there were a couple more to come this year, so the dollar strengthened. So basically, there's a double whammy on the euro. Got a stronger dollar, and then the weaker euro. So that's basically what's playing out at the moment. And the result of that is that we have a positiveness for the DAX. Okay, so the DAX weekly Ichimoku is looking very positive. We've had a bullish crossover here. We've had a twist. Okay, we're just waiting for Span to break through price, and then this bullish momentum is on. So essentially what we're going to need is a break above this weekly fractional. So we break above this level, then you have this measured move to hold on to. Okay, and that takes us up to, what's that, 14, call it 14,000 area. Okay, so that's the weekly view. It's a long-term outlook, which is looking pretty bullish. The daily view here, let's just get rid of this, otherwise we're going to get confused, is pretty bullish as well. So we have a green cloud, okay? We have ticker span that is above price and pointing up, but more importantly, yesterday we got a golden cross. In other words, we've got Dickinson that's crossing over Kijinsen. Kijinsen's are red, Dickinson's are blue. Okay, so that's a golden cross, which indicates a move to the upside. This could be an exhaustion bar to this level. I mean, very possible. We've got a lot of flat cloud here to the left, where price is at the moment. We've got a lot of tails here, which could hold up price. But I think with what's happening with the euro, I think we do have a good probability of this move continuing. Okay. And this is a good example of, here's the trend, and the trend is actually in a channel. So if we draw, so it's always trend, channel, range. Okay, that's the way price action functions. So there's your trend and channel all in one, and then here is your range that we've been stuck in. Okay, and it's been an annoying range because very little going on. And you can see that this, remember, in the beginning of the week I pointed out that this was a piercing pattern and we had a confirmation. So we'd expect some upward move. But when we had 2 days of nothing before it did actually move. But nevertheless, it always does play out. Okay, so what are we looking to do today? To be quite honest, I'm looking for longs, as I have been all along. And the question is, where are these longs going to be? So this is obviously a good area to get long. Whether we get there from this candle is going to be another story. I can't really see anything on the 4 hour apart from bullish, bullish, bullish. So Ichimoku is bullish. We've had a proper break from the cloud. This level is probably the key level at the moment. And we did close this gap. So let's just get to the 1 hour. Okay. So we do have a grouping of the oscillators. You can see here. You would expect some kind of a pullback of sorts. Let me just check what's happening. So Asia's pretty flat, and DAX futures is flat. S&P futures is flat. Dow futures is slightly down. Okay, and the small cap futures is US small cap futures is also flat. So there's nothing really screaming big pullback at the moment, but that may change at the open. So ideally what we're looking for is a pullback. And often when you want a pullback, you don't get it. So let's just start with a Fibonacci level. Okay, so 50% Fibonacci would bring us back into Tegensen. And we'll say, well, Kijensen mainly. Tegensen will be up here. So that would be a first point of call. But that may not happen. Okay. So what may actually play out here is that we slight little pullback or just a consolidation and then a violent breakthrough this level. Okay. This level is the level we need to break. And sorry, we're going to have to go all the way back. Let's do this. So it's the third line. Let's just get. Okay, so you can see that's the level that we need to break, but then we have a whole host of levels here. So that's the inside tail there. There's the next inside tail there. There's the next inside tail. Oops, over there. And then obviously we have that lot there. We have this one here. So come back to the hour, come back here, and look at what we have at the top. So we've got quite a big zone to get through. So it should be a methodical hit, test, bounce back, test the break, up, bounce back, test the break, up, bounce back, test the break, up, bounce back, test the break. And that's what should play out. And these patterns are always really interesting to play, because you wait for the break, you wait for the retest, you add to your position. Wait for the break, at the retest successful, add to your position, add to position, add to position, add to position. And you just keep adding to your position all the way up. And basically what happens is you, instead of having one or two contracts on, you've got quite a few contracts on, and they're all in profit. All stops are accounted for, and you can make a decent amount of money out of that. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. First prize to me would be a decent pullback, and you can see the oscillators are grouping. But in a scenario like this, it means nothing. They can stay grouped like that for days, sometimes months. So it's not really the factor that's going to decide whether we are going long or not, or short. So at this stage, I'm going to have to wait for price action to see what happens. So I would expect some kind of a pullback or a consolidation here. Okay, if it is consolidation, it would be pretty ideal. Just some sideways motion, just to just head sideways along here for a bit, consolidate, and then break above this level, and then we start hitting these different levels. Okay, so that's kind of my play. I'm looking for longs. The only thing that is going to negate that view for me right now is going to be a break back into this range or below this range. Okay, so that's the only thing that's going to negate my bullish outlook at this moment in time. So that's my view on the DAX, guys. I hope it helps. And please stay safe, keep those stops tight, and enjoy the rest of the day. And I'll catch up with you guys next week. Cheers, man.